Hello class, today we are going to be looking at permutation. Permutation is the arrangement of things accordingly. That is, when you arrange things in order, that is permutation. So in permutation, order is very, very important. Arrangement of things in order is very, very important. It's just, if you look at combination, combination is also a combining of things together. So in this case now, arrangement is not necessary. But for permutation, you have to arrange it accordingly in order. So order is very, very important in tackling the question of permutation. So when you have a question that asks you to arrange, automatically it is what it is, permutation. Or a question requires you to put the items or the words in order, it means it's also a permutation question. So please, you need to understand, a permutation question is always arrange or put items or something in order. Okay. Now look at these two different questions here. In how many different ways can you arrange the letters of the word say? Then look at this one. In how many ways can you arrange two of the letters of the word say? Now, let's first understand that when the formula for permutation is we have n factorial, n minus r factorial. Do you understand? I will explain how you get that factorial. Then, now, if you want to look, let's look at this first question. So this first question now, what is n? N is the number of the letter involved. So in a question given to you, so what is the letter involved here? Say. So how many letters are here? The word here is say, which is the question. How many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the n. Now, the number of ways through which you are to arrange that particular letters or things is your r. So how many ways are we asked to arrange these 4 letters now? It is not mentioned. It is not mentioned. It said, in how many different ways can you arrange? So when it is not mentioned, you have to use the number of letters as that of r also. So that we will be having n now, the number of letters is what? 4 factorial over n is 4 minus what is r? It's not mentioned, so it's going to be in the number of the letters, which is also 4. Then bracket factorial. So we'll be having 4 factorials mean 4 times 3, you start from that 4. 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If I say 5 factorial, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If I say 7 factorial, how am I going to start? 7 factorial, that will be 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. So but I have 4 factorial, it's going to be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 4 minus 4 is 0. There is 0 factorial. 0 factorial is always 1. Please take note of that. So we will be having 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24. 24 times 1. So we are going to be having 24 over 0 factorial is what? 1. So our final answer is 24. 24 what? 24 ways. That's how we can arrange C. That's the first one. Quickly. Now, I will rub off this now. I'll rub off this. Now let's look at the second question. In how many ways can you arrange two of the letters of the word say? Now, what's different here is same say, but what difference is we are given the number of ways which we are to arrange the word, the letters of the word. Here, the number of ways which we are going to arrange the letters of the word is not mentioned. Here is mentioned, it said 2 of the letters of the word. Can you see it now? So that now, this one will now give us, for n now, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, number of the letters involved, which is 4, then r. In how many ways now? It's going to be 2. So this is going to be 2. Can you get the difference now? Do you understand? So can you get the difference? When the number of ways through which the number of ways which you can arrange is mentioned, it's going to be here. But if it's not mentioned, you're going to repeat what is here down. But it's mentioned here, it says 2. So you're going to be having 4 factorial, then 4, which is n, minus r, which is 2. So we're having 4 factorial, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 4 minus 2, 2 factorial, right? So 2 factorial, okay, let me open it up so that you can see. I have 4 factorial, right? 4 minus 2, that will be 2 factorial. So I'll be having 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 2 times 1. So 2 times 1 here can cancel here, 2 here can cancel here. So I'll be having what's left? 12 ways. 12 ways. Please, do you understand? So when the number to be arranged is mentioned, you make it your R. If it's not mentioned, you repeat whatever your N is. And one thing, this is another question that tends to come out. It's very, very common. Let me rub off this. You can be given a question that in how many ways can the word, the letter of the word Alabama be arranged. In this case, anytime you are given a question that at least a letter repeats itself, so you are not going to go by that formula just like that. So you are going to bend a bit. Now, anytime you are giving something like maybe Alabama, maybe you are giving like what again can we have? Anima. You can see that A repeats itself here. What again? Alabama. Okay, A repeats itself here. We have Mississippi. S repeats itself in Mississippi. I repeats itself in Mississippi. P repeats itself in Mississippi. So when you have a word that at least a letter repeats itself, so the formula you are going to use just quickly, so you just have your permutation to just be, so then you count the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial over, then you start from the first one. Does the first one repeat itself? How many times? A repeats itself how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 4 factorial. Then L, no, it doesn't repeat itself. A, you've done that. B, doesn't repeat itself. No. A, you've done that. M doesn't repeat itself. So A repeats itself. So you just find 7 times what? 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over what now? 4 factorial. So 4 factorial can cancel from here. Just say 7 times 6 times 5. You get the final answer. That's all. So when a letter repeats itself. So if you have a question, you can send the question in the comment section. And if you don't understand anything what I've done, please you can just let me know. Or you have a question, I can just attend to that. Please take note of how the questions are set. When you are given a question that asks that a letter does not repeat itself and the number of ways is not mentioned, I've told you what to do. When you are given a number that no number repeats itself, and again the number of ways the numbers of ways which you are going to arrange this is mentioned, you have ways to do that. And when also the third one is when you are given a question when a letter repeats itself more than one time, or it can be two different letters repeat themselves more than one time. So you have a way of doing it, and that is what we have here. So if I have like this now, let's say Mississippi. I want you to solve this. Mississippi. So Mississippi, does it have 2 P's? Can anybody assist me with that? Okay, but that's not the target now. Okay, let's just Mississippi. So if you want to do that now, this is going to be M repeats itself. No, I repeats itself. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be, but count everything first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think P repeats itself. Mississippi. So that's going to be 11. So our answer will be 11 factorial. Then I, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 factorial. What again? S, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 factorial again. P, how many times? 2 factorial. So that's how you just solve it. Thank you. Subscribe and get more of our videos.